Yeah, and for more now, I'm joined by political scientist Mariví Marín. She's the founder and director of ProBox. That's a Venezuelan monitoring service to combat digital misinformation. It's good to have you with us tonight. We know that politically, Russia and Venezuela are close allies. How prominent is disinformation about the war in Ukraine in Venezuela?
Thank you very much for this space. Actually, in countries like Venezuela, the current disinformation and propaganda, it's been spreading as official information. As you mentioned, Venezuela, Cuba, and Nicaragua are very close allies to the Russian government, and this has had an effect on the way the news and the information flows in Latin America. We have seen, for example, a day after a call between Maduro and Putin, almost 1 million tweets supporting Russia, saying literally the message said that Venezuela and the Venezuelan government was against the disinformation spread by Western countries against Russia. And this is very alarming because it's not only manipulation of the information, it's selling lies as they were true in a language that is not being maybe studied as hard as English, or disinformation in Europe that is being hard.
Right.
It's being fight very hard, but in Spanish language, we are very behind on this battle.
Yeah, it's fascinating here what you're describing. Journalists in Venezuela are agents of this Russian disinformation campaign. I know your organization, ProBox, monitors digital disinformation. Tell me, what have you observed since Russia's invasion of Ukraine began?
Yeah, actually, in Venezuela, it's not only some journalists that are spreading this disinformation as official information, it's the state. All the power of the state and its institutions are spreading this information as if it were the truth, as is the invasion were this nazification process of Ukraine, and all the information we have seen from international media is not reliable. Supposedly, according to the Ministry of Communications in Venezuela, there is this huge spreader of disinformation, online disinformation, in Twitter and all the online platforms.
Ms. Vasquez, if I could just ask you, if I could just ask you, what happens in Venezuela if a journalist, an independent journalist, tries to report the truth about the war, a different narrative that does not confirm what the state is reporting? Is that journalist risking his or her job or even personal safety by doing that?
Absolutely, absolutely. Starting for, you don't have traditional media to tell this information. You only have social media platforms to denounce this, and social media platforms have another kind of issues. For example, all this false information that is being spread hugely in huge amounts of tweets by the Venezuelan regime, and it's basically polluting the conversation in social media platforms. And the goal here is not to believe in one truth. It's not believe in anything. And of course, this will have an effect in the public opinion and how these kind of issues are being understood by the population inside the country.
Mariví Marín, we appreciate your time, valuable insights tonight. Thank you.